Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. How are you beautiful people doing? Welcome back to OCE T number 1, and we're here for round number 6 for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and we're here in a wet and wild Budapest, and it's going to be exciting here this evening. Apologies that I'm not sounding myself. It's just been a whirlwind of a day. That's all. But yeah, I'll try my best to be my usual self. But if I don't sound like it, then I apologize. So yes, Hungary, wet and wild. It is going to be fascinating to see how these drivers will go. But speaking of drivers, here is the championship standings. Ryan leads over Ryan Cox, who missed out last week. Then we got Berg, Noodles, and Relics is your top 5. They got Cam, Botte in P8 as well, Abyss in P9, and Mozzie in P10. As we go down the order, still waiting on Showtime and Kahoot to set a lap get off the mark, so hopefully those boys can get off this evening. Constructors, Ferrari out ahead of the Tauris. Mercedes have fallen off. Red Bull currently in P4, Alpine 5th, Alfa Romeo 6th. Then we've got Haas, McLaren, Williams, and poor old Aston Martin last here. So hopefully those Aston boys can get off the mark here. As cars are just getting out of the way. Big ads, big ads. It's the only way it helps us out. Scar Ashy's in the chat, I'm sure, with more puns here this evening. What's good? Yeah, Kahoot's racing. He's just gonna join in quali. He's joining in quali. So we do have a full lot of 20 cars here this evening. The only car on debut is one of the Tauris, and we'll go on board with him in just a moment. As Potato sends the benchmark of a 29.2, and here it is, Supreme 24 in the Alpha Tauri has invalidated his their first lap. So congratulations to Supreme getting a start here this evening in the Tauri. So looking forward to seeing how this person goes. As you can see on screen chat, it is Kahoot that has joined in. Oh my word. Alright. Potato is streaming. Haha, yeah. The what now prediction is Ryan is P1, P2 is Abyss, P3 Ryan Cox, P4 Botte, P5 Oscar, P6 Showtime, P7 Scarface, P8 Jordan, P9 Esky. Oh my word. P10 Potato, P11 Sarah, P12 Mozzie, P13 Swayze, P14 Supreme, P15 Berg, P16 Noodles. Oh my word. P17 Relics, P18 Legend, P19 J-Rad, and yeah, if you got P20. 4 safety cars, 2 VCs. God. Driver Day, Ryan on drug driver, Legend, Fast Lap, Esky. 15 breaker rings, 2 retirements on track, and 10 DNFs. Yep. Kahoot P20. Okay. And we do have a hot lap request of Swayze. We'll get on board him at the potentially at the end of this lap. We missed the start of it. Legend out on track. He's starting his lap. Jordan's invalidated. There's a Ferrari that finished. That was Esky. Yes, it was. Ryan's about to finish his first time run here. to come back and reserve for the back end of the season. Nice, really good to see out. Not Ryan up into 14. Jordan's there. Burke, he's invalidated. So a few cars have invalidated. And Swayze just finding some more time. The rain is easing up here. As Ryan Cox goes up on to P1. Apologies for missed that. Relics is up into P1 now. The first man into the 27s. So I would not be surprised to see the dry tyres at some point. Showtime's up into P3. Potato P4. Mozzie's P5. Supreme's P6. Swayze's going to improve but stays in P10. Stays in P10 does the Red Bull man. Jordan's right there. Here is Legend. Cruder's going to come back to T1. Well, that's going to be fascinating. As Legend goes up into P7. Reptile, no idea. Someone did improve. I think it was Esky. He's improved. Sarah coming across the line. Oh, he's starting another lap. Ryan goes up to the top with a 27.7. If you don't mind. Jordan Arnold here now on his first time on Kahoot. Scarface yet to set lap times. They're in the pits. They're probably waiting for it to dry up. As Noodles, he now goes purple in the middle sector. Trying to find his rhythm here. And the rain is easing up here. It's virtually non-raining here now. So the dries could be a tyre choice pretty soon. As Burke goes up into P2. Noodles in the Red Bull. Barreling towards the start finishing line. Goes to P1. It is a 27.6. And yes, Swayze coming back into the pits. I think he ran out of fuel. That'll be Chris. Cruder, that'll be Chris. Showtime up into P4 into the 27. He's done the exact same time as Sierra, as Ryan's just pumping in those lap times. I mean, as you would expect, as Ryan Cox is now back out on track. As Jordan Arnold, he's going to improve immensely. Goes up into P9. P9 28.3. Legend still up there in P8. Burke goes up into P1 here. 27.2. Relics goes up into P1 for 27.0. Times are coming in, trickling down here, chat. Noodles up into P3. There is a Mercedes coming towards the final corner. It is Muzzy, and he's invalidated. There's a Williams. I believe that could be a Legend. He's invalidated. There's an Alfa Romeo. That's Oscar, the McLaren of Showtime. He's coming back into it. So next car is Ryan Cox. 1.6 seconds. This could be a 26er time, chat. This could be a 26er. Ryan Cox in the Mercedes. On the power nice and early. Across the line. And yep, there it is. And Swayze is now out on track, chat. So we do have the hot lap request to do here for the Red Bull man. The series out on another adventure. The Haas boys are coming back into the pits. Oscar's out on track, doing a lap, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take an onboard lap with the Red Bull man of Swayze. Enjoy the sudden sounds of the Hungaroring here in Budapest. There we go, Swayze up into P5, Relics, the first round into the 25s. Oh, the times are coming down here, chat. The times are coming down. Eski coming towards the middle sector, time split. Izzy up, Izzy down. He's up by a second. 28-1, that's good enough for P11 currently. Can he find more time in this final sequence of corners? The Ferrari man. Yellow flags are out in force here, chat. 4 minutes remaining here, chat. 4 minutes to go. There's Eski, P11, 1.3 he found. Still waiting on Scarface and Kahoot to come on out. Abyss. Looks like he will improve on his time here, but how much of an improvement will it be? 1.3, P13 for Abyss. Into the 27 he goes. Someone did improve. It was the McLaren of Bot Day. 1.6, 26.5. Still 6 hands up. Here is the gaps to the leaders, chat. So what we got to remember, it is raining. You got to take it with a pinch of salt here. J-Rat, he improves but stays in P18. Oh no, he goes up to P6. Sorry, that is my mistake, chat. Thank you for the follow, TUG. Much appreciate you. I cannot pronounce that name. But welcome to OCE. Happy to have you here. Hopefully you have a fantastic Sunday, wherever you may be in the world. Supreme up at the P2, by the way, on debut. And that is pretty close, chat. That is pretty close. And Scarface and Kahoot yet to come out yet. I don't think they've got a quali band of a sort there. And Abyss is still improving here. It's nearly a 7/10 improvement. Can he find... He's going to get a little bit of a toe here. P12. P12 for the Alpine man. And then there's a Mercedes. That is Mozzie. He's on an outlap. There's the Williams of Potato. 1.2. So it's 1.6. It's only P14. Can Potato find some more time here? Coliban is fine. Oh, you do have a... Oh, apologies, Scarface. I didn't think you had one. And Kurt's now out on track. As Potato gets a little bit screwed on the final exit, and P10, 1.9. So he found a bucket load of time there, chat. A bucket load of time. Cahoot's out on track to do his one and only lap time. J-Rad is off on another adventure. There's a Ferrari. It's Eski. Is he up? Is he down? He's barely up on his time here. This will be his final lap time because he's got no battery left. Oh, that's wrecked his quali. Yeah, that's wrecked his qualifying. Mercedes, I think that's Ryan. Yeah, that's Ryan Cox, I should say. Botte's not even back out. Showtime. Up into P6. P6 for the McLaren. Botte's out on track, but he's left it too late. 30 seconds. You may as well just stayed in the pits. Supreme, his quali's done. Rodriguez about to start a lap here. 30 seconds, or just under, or 20 seconds remaining here, chat. Mozzie up into P5. That's it. Botte, Potato, Scarface, and Supreme did not make it to the lines here, chat. J-Rad up into P3. Oh, J-Rad, get the cameras out here, chat. Oscar, his quality is done. Ryan, oh dear, Swayze. Mercedes of Ryan Coxey, he's 6/10 up. He's 6/10 up. This is a 25er. It's more than 6/10. It's nearly 9/10. It's a 25-4. Showtime's up into P5. The Haas man of Jordan's up into P9. Where is Ryan? Here is Ryan's P2. P2. Relics is 4/10 up. Relics is 4/10 up, chat. Can Relics nab pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix? He does! Unless Noodles or Mozzie can... Mozzie can't, but Noodles, he was up on his time here. Legends up into P9. What a lap time. It's P3! P3! What can... And Cahoot's off on a... He's doing the Door Explorer type thing. And that means... Ladies and gentlemen, Eski is... your coveted Drunk Driver Award here this evening. Oh, congratulations to Eski. Cahoot has retired from the session. Oh, we'll wait because Aussie will finish up yet. So Relic gets pole position in this tricky session here. You just never know with Hungary. And Relics, his quali form of late has been absolutely outstanding. But can he turn it into a race win? Can he turn it into a race win? And there's confirmation, chat. Eski, this week's coveted Drunk Driver Award goes to you. Well done. Round of applause, chat. I am taking notes on who's getting it, chat, so don't worry. So congratulations to Eski. But Relic's getting pole here. Showtime up into PA. That's a very good quality from Supreme on debut P6. Syrah in the Aston Martin P5. He's got some pace about him. He's got some pacey, chat, and now we're off to the grid. We are off to the grid, chat. And it is a dry start here, chat. I think I'll get Swayze in. As the game would load up. Swayze, there he is. There's the invite for Swayze. Let me know, chat. Who do you think will win this race? Yep, I said Swayze. Gotcha. Swayze has joined. That is a lovely jubbly to see. Unfortunately, can't do his setup, his race setup. So whatever tyres he's on, you have to start on it. I've been alright, what now? I've been alright. How about you, lad? How about you? As I'm sure we're just waiting for somebody to ready up and put on their setups. Oh. I'm alright, what now? Thursday was a long time ago. It's been 3 days. So, I'm fine. Drift HSK, thank you for the follow. Welcome to OCE, happy to have you here. I hopefully you had a fantastic Sunday and an equally good weekend. Chat, what did you get up to over the weekend as we wait for the drivers to do their stuff? I watched the Elimination Chamber. As actually, we're going to get ready for 5 red lights. So, and it's lights out and away we go. Relics gets off the line very, very well. As Ryan Cox here, Ryan's up in the P3. It's nearly 3 wide. As Ryan Cox breaks late. And he's up into P1. Ryan Cox is up into P1 here, chat. As now we'll have a look. Ryan and Noodles going side by side here. Oh, Noodles! Oh, Noodles saves that. As Showtime and Bot, they've had an absolute shocking start. Oh, Burke trying to make some moves happen as Oscar goes up the inside of turn 4. But here comes Showtime. He's got the better traction. Showtime down the inside. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes, please. Oh, Jordan. Oh, contact. Bottas. Now Bottas going to take full advantage of this. And he does. He's up into P10. Let's go Bottas. Oh, this car's off. Oh, that's a huge crash. It's a VSC. It's a VSC. That is a huge crash, chat. Jordan Burke got caught up. Esky got caught up. I thought Potato got caught up. Muzzy in all sorts of trouble as well. Showtime getting a penalty for cutting the corner. Swayze up into P11. Oh dear. Oh, fans. Oh dear, fans. We'll get the stuff up for the people. Yeah, Swayze started on soft, so that is unfortunate for Swayze. He had to start on those tyres, but the tyres will cool down here now, and he'll be exceptionally quicker than most of the guys here, but the softs will die out very quickly. But he's got to make the positions up as soon as he can. Long VSC, this should have been a safety car. Looks like we're going to get ready for some green flag racing here. And we are. And Ryan Cox has pulled out a 1.1 gap over Relics here on those hard compound tyres. So, looks like Ryan Cox is absolutely on pace here this evening. DRS is now enabled and won't be featured until later races. Legend overtakes J-Rad. for P7. Oscar's right there as well, and Swayze's lurking in the background. There's some cars happening at the back here. Cahoot down the inside. And gets up into P12. Abyss is right there. Showtime falling down the wayside here a little bit. Just got to get used to the hards as Burke and Mozzie going side by side here. And you got to be careful. You have to be careful here. And they get it done. Looks like Swayze. Oh, Botte catching up to Oscar here. Swayze needs to catch up. Use those soft tires. Stay within the DRS. That is his goal here. He has to stay in the DRS. Even though it's only realistically for the pit straight. Burke gets a time pan. A 3-second time pan. So Swayze gets in the DRS that can help him pull away. Oh, Cahoot spun. Cahoot has spun. As Relics here now sets the fastest lap. An 18.4 and there is DRS. Someone's around. Oh, it's Abyss. Showtime. He's had enough of those hards. Abyss spun. So from P2 to P7, all on the medium tyres. So right now, Jared's in at P2 once those cars pit. So, one to watch out there. Sarah currently in P6 at the end of this train. I think he's just gonna take it easy. Doesn't have to make any rash moves. Probably just let the race play out. What he does want his legend to catch up and join this train and bring with him Jared, Oscar, and Botte, and also Swayze. So if Sarah has to, I think he could potentially make a move at some point, but I think it's a bit too far back anyway. Noodles just chilling in P4, right on the mid. That is interesting. Usually you see Ryan on Sarah and on the hards and be quick at the end here, but he's gone the opposite way. Maybe just thought, you know, I'm in the DRS train anyway, so you may as well just start on the quicker tyre. That's Oscar here now. Was very close to J-Rad. Jordan and Potato going at it for 16th and 17th. No points, of course. More so for some pride, but these boys will need a safety car at some point. Oh, Sarah's outside DRS. That is not good news for Sarah fans. And he's back in that DRS zone. And here comes Relics, making a pass for the lead here, down the inside. The other Ryan looking to take advantage of this. He now is going to go down the inside of Ryan Cox. Oh, my word, tree. No contact. And Ryan Cox, he does. He does. I think he used a bit of battery there just to stay ahead. And Ryan Cox survives the first Ryan 97 attack here. Now can Relics pull that half a second here? Can he pull out the half a second gap he needs to be over the 1 second mark? He's 6/10. So he needs to find another 4/10 just to break that DRS mark. Scarface has left the session. It's unfortunate. And it doesn't look like Relics will be able to break that DRS mark here. And Ciro doesn't have DRS. Ciro does not have DRS. Is Ryan thinking of a move? No. Neither of them do. And Jared and Legend going at it. Bot Day watching this. Oh, there's contact! There's contact! Bot Day getting ever so frustrated being behind these lot here. Excuse me. Oh, Swayze's left the session again. Oh, defense. Internet issues are a thing here. Swayze. There he is. And Ryan, 97. Going down to the inside of Ryan Cox. Is he going to make it? I think he's got it. He's got it. Ryan 97's up into P2 here. Ryan Cox knows he doesn't have to do anything. He's on the hards. He is on the slower tyre. So he can go a lot longer than these lads. Oh, Ryan Cox is now going to stuff a time pen. Oscar's up into P8. He's up into P8 here, chat. And Jared here now. Can he pull away? Oh, Legends just cut the corner. Legend still in the points. He's now outside the DRS range here. He needs to get back in it, and Master Berserk is catching up. He's bringing Mozzie along with him. Mozzie doing an excellent job here. Oh, excuse me. And Berg just misses out on DRS. I don't think Legend got it as well. No, he doesn't. Legend does not get DRS. There's the move. There's the move done for Bot Day. Up in the P9. Can he get back into that DRS of Oscar and J-Rad? Ciro nearly 3 seconds behind here now. It's just starting to struggle with tyre wear now. Noodles. Supreme's doing very, very well here. I must say, P5 currently. I think that's where he's no, he started in P6. So Supreme up one spot, currently in P5, which be in net P4 with the rest of the end now due to Cox's penalty. So P4 debut, I mean you can't ask much more than that. I mean, you got the 3 R's up in P1, P2, P3, Relics, Ryan, and Ryan. And Oscar overtakes Jared. Bot Day 1.1. Legend starting to struggle now on his tyres. So the medians might be starting to think time for a pit stop pretty soon, as Ryan 97 thought about a move and he doesn't. And he doesn't. Potato and Jordan aren't still battling out for 16th and 17th. Jeez, wouldn't these guys love a safety car right about now? He's pulling away from Kahootie on the same set of tyres. I know Kahoot was feeling a little bit ill before the race, so that might be playing a factor in it. Swayze's still on those soft tyres. I mean, they must be screaming out in pain right about now. 3.1 Supreme to Sierra. I think Sierra's just losing all pace here. 10 laps in. Maybe just trying to save up the battery. Ryan 97 thought about a move. And nothing doing there. So these four drop Supreme here. That will help with their race. Botte overtakes J-Rad. He overtakes J-Rad. So Botte is showing that he's got the moves here. As Nightbot is going absolutely ham in the chat here. As Berg is right behind Legend here now, with Legend struggling to get back, to catch up to J-Rad here. It's got Berg and Mozzie right behind him for the final points paying position. And all on the same set of tyres. Swayze in there they go. If only his internet wasn't holding him back. As Ryan overtakes Relics. And there we go. Ryan holds on to that P1 spot here. Maybe it's the time now for Cyril to pull the trigger and just try and catch up to him. 3.2 is the gap. 4.7 is between Supreme and Cyril. Currently in a lonely P6, but he's got Oscar, Botte and J-Rad all catching up to him at a rate of knots here, so... Maybe it's time for Cyril to pull the trigger and just try and close and pull away again, close the gap to Supreme if he can before his pit window. There's Noodles going down the inside. What a move. And Noodles up into P3. Up into P3 goes Noodles. Berg's up into P10 Legend. Oh, there's contact between Mozzie and Legend. And that's just... And Mozzie's giving the position back. And Berg now gets a free rein at J-Rad. Doesn't have to worry about the cars behind him anymore. Oh, fans. Oh, Ryan Cox just decided to go off the grass here. One is having some equipment issues. Maybe some wheel issues, pad issues. I'm not entirely sure. But not the time to have a picnic, Ryan Cox. Mozzie into the pits. He's going to pull the trigger here. He's going to put this will be an undercut attempt, and the undercut is so powerful here, Chad. He's actually going to another set of mediums. So it'll be softs at the end as Swayze's into the pits. He's going on to another set of softs. I think that's the wrong strategy call there. I think mediums or hards were the play there. I think hards can get you to the end now. Oh, that's not the right play from Swayze, I have to say. And if there's a late race safety car, then he'll have to go on another, like a medium or a hard at the end. Not the tyre. Yeah, like mediums or hards will the tyre to be on right now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And he just blitzes the field, but I think the hards or the mediums will play there. Supreme out of DRS. Yep, he doesn't get DRS. Legends into the pit. This is to stop the undercut attempt from Mozzie, and Mozzie's at the second last corner. There he is, onto another set of mediums. But I think Legend's going to go onto a set of hards and go to the end. No, it's softs. It's softs for Legend. So was it medium, soft, soft? Was he going medium, soft, medium? I don't know. But he's going to soft tyres as Mozzie has cleared Legend by some distance, over 2.5 seconds. So there we go. Oh, Jordan Arnold's in, he's gone for a spin, done some Kylie Minogues. He's got no wings, surprised no, not even a VSC out on track. So it has to be like a huge accident like we saw on the opening lap to bring out a VSC, not even a safety car. Swayze with the buzz up at 18-1. Jordan Arnold into the pits, yeah. Not a good day for Haas. Not a good day for Haas. So what's the gap? Oh, wrong way. 35 seconds is the gap between Ryan and Mozzie. We'll keep an eye on that as Jordan is coming out on the set of softs. He'll pull away from this group. So a few of these drivers are banking on a safety car at some point. What they showing their pace here, and they're closing in on 0 at a rate of knots. Yes, the tire difference, of course. But what they, after the start they had, back over the P7, I think they'll take that. Abyss is into the pits. And it is getting overcast here, chat. It is getting overcast here. Mediums for Abyss. That is interesting. He'll have to do more laps than what he did on the hards to get to the end, so that is interesting. Let's have a look at the race leaders here. Yeah, the pit lane getting busy in the midfield. Monty's 16 seconds away. Oh, here we go. Ryan Cox is in. Ryan Cox is in. Sierra is now in. Now let's see. It's softs for Ryan. What is Ciro going on? J-Rad's into the pits as well. Let's see. What's the tyres? It's hards. That is interesting. That is interesting. So Ryan Cox on a set of soft tyres. Either there is rain about, or a few of these drivers are doing a two-stop. I think if you go to softs now and get the fastest at that point, because that point can be crucial come the end of the season. Let's see what are the leaders doing. Relics is not coming in. Jordan Noodles is coming in. Supreme is staying out. What spot they? We don't know yet. But Supreme Noodles is in. So what's he going? It's soft tyre. So obviously there's some rain about here, chat. That's the only conclusion I can come up with. That there is some rain about in game. In the top 6 yet to pit. Gap to the leader. It is 18.6 seconds. Showtime's into the pits. What a move. What a move from Ryan Cox here. Is Relics of Ryan coming in? No, is Supreme coming in? He is. Not sure why Legham has joined. They will need to go. And Oscar's in to the pits as well. So fast lap is with Jordan Arnold, 17.6 is the laps to beat. Supreme is on softs. Oscar is on medium. So Oscar is definitely going to the end if there is no rain. 15 laps on the softs for Supreme. I mean 17 and 16 for Ryan Cox and Noodles. That's going to be nowhere near. And the leaders are staying out. What they gonna do? They're staying out as well. Noodles fast up 16.6. Oh, the Red Bull man is absolutely on it here, chat. Well, at the moment, it's currently overcast. Oscar overtakes Legend. Cahoot's finally into the pit lane. "15 laps to go here, chat. There is still time for a safety car. And it's soft tyres. Soft tyres for the Aston Martin. So only 4 drivers are yet to make a pit stop, which is Ryan Relics, Botte and Master Berserk. there is Ryan. He's staying out. Relics. He's also staying out. What they also staying out in Master Berserk. He's also staying out. Mozzie's doing pretty well here. Currently in P9 on a set of mediums. Just using Sira's DRS horse and carriage realistically. J-Rad and Oscar are up there as well. Legend on 7-lap-old softs. They'll be screaming anyway. Swayze on 8-lap-old softs. I mean, he took him, what, 14 laps, so... he's got about another 6 laps left on him. And these two are catching the front two quickly. And Ryan's in. Ryan is now in. Relics is stayed up. So Ryan, this is surely soft tyres. This has to be. Yeah, there it is. It's going to come out behind some traffic though. Behind Supreme. And Burke's finally in as well. Oh, Mozzie's had a moment, so he's dropped back, and Sarah's just all on his own at the moment. On those hards. Oh, defense. Oh, it's not going well for the Ferrari, man. Oh, Relics is finally in. And Botte's coming in as well. So, the final two, they're yet to pit, are now in. Oh, Burke! Burke. OD fans. Come on. Burke. There you are. So Relics gets out ahead of J-Rad. And there's the flicker chat. There's the rain. So it is raining here, chat. Oh, Perch is back into the pits. Oh no. Why would his AI pit? Oh, that just wrecked his race. But it is raining here now, chat. It is raining here at Hungary. We're going to get some late race spice action here. So currently, Ryan Cox and Noodles at 1-2. Ryan currently in P3, 7 seconds behind the two here. Ryan Cox does have a time penalty next to his name. So currently Noodles is a net P1, but there's a very, very quick Ryan 97 right behind them. This is going to get interesting, chat. And with the rain here as well. Oh, we're in for a treat here, chat. We are in for a treat. Will it get wet enough for the Inters as Noodles takes the lead of the race here? Oscar overtakes Sarah for P6. Last lap is still with Noodles, a 16.6. Gahoot with a 16.8 are the only two men into the 16s currently. But Ryan... on his third lap, so maybe this is probably the time to get that point. As it could be crucial come the end of this race as Botte... Oh, Botte's got no wing! Botte's got no front wing. Oh, so there's calamity between Mercedes and McLaren. Oh, it's not coming at Milhouse for either of them. McLaren's had a very good qualifying, but now they're just nowhere. Esky 3-second time pan. It's not coming up Milhouse for the Esk. Three seconds. Ryan is closing on that gap. Botte back into the pits. Burke has finally rejoined in. Could we see someone risk the Inters? Rain's not falling heavy enough. That's the only issue. That is the only issue, chat. And look, yeah, here comes Ryan on an absolute charge. These yellow flags. Oh, it's Esky. He's into the fence. Oh, defense. So what? A safety car changes everything. A safety car changes everything. As Jarrett overtakes Sierra, but Sierra's still fighting for position here. Legend into the pits. Legend into the pits. It's still too early for the Inters. So you would think this is another set of soft tyres. The Red Bull of Swayze, he's into the pits as well. That will be a set of mediums. Oh no, it is Inters. It is Inters for Legend. Swayze's also another set. Oh, they're going the risk. They're taking the risk. The track's not ready for it though. 100% the track is not ready for it. And Ryan's in DRS zone of the leaders. Showtime's into the pits. That's another set of softs. Esky's into the pits as well. Oh, Yellow flag. That will be a legend. Yeah, the track's just not ready for the inters just yet. Eski's on another set of soft tyres as well. Only the one DNF so far, and that was on lap 1 at this exact spot here, chat. It was a huge crash. 4 cars got involved in it. And 3 of them realistically haven't come back yet. Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. The track is just about, it's inters. It is now inters. Legend. Just look at the grip that he's got. 6 laps to go. I think there might have been some contact between the two Ryans here. Noodles has got a 1.2 second gap out here. It is Inter's chat. Ciro's into the pits. Mozzie's also into the... Yes, Ciro's onto a set of Inters. He's got the gap to it. And I think Cahoot's going to do the same thing. Yes, he is. Top guys might risk it, yeah. Six laps to go, chat. Ryan Cox is in. He has to. He's got a pen. Ryan Cox has to risk because he does have a penalty next to his name. So he was the only one that would have risked, that has to risk it. But Ciro is closing in on the Abyss. And a rate of knots here. DRS is still the name. Yeah, the track is just going to get wetter and wetter. 5 laps to go, chat. I think starting from now is where the Inters will be the favourable tyre. Yeah, just look at the grip Ryan Cox has got. Yes, 11 lap old mediums, but just look at the grip. It is 100% Inters. Ryan's overtaken Noodles. Ryan is staying out. Same with Noodles. What is Relics going to do here? He is staying out. Supreme on debut. He's staying out, and Ryan Cox is just closing in. And closing in. The gap is 19 seconds in 4 laps. It's 5 seconds a lap that Ryan Cox has to get. I know it can be a taunt. Look, even Sarah is closing in on Abyss. But Ryan Cox with that time penalty, he had nothing to lose and everything to gain here. 17.9, 17 point. He's just got so much more better grip. There's Ryan Cox. But he has to go pedal to the metal. Jordan Arnold has left the session. Noodles, he stayed out. His third and fourth men going to stay out. They are. So I think the top four are just going to risk it, chat. Ryan Cox is closing in on Supreme at a rate of knots. He's gained, what, 3 seconds? 3 or 4 seconds on that lap alone. It's got to be more than that now. It's what, still about 5 seconds a lap for Ryan Cox to catch up to Ryan and gap him to 3 seconds as well. And this series is overtaking Abyss. Abyss, he's just got to risk it now. No point pitting now. You'll lose just too much time. Can Sierra gain any more time on Jarrad and Oscar? Ryan Cox, now he's making some moves. Up into P4. Let's see, gaps to the leader, 13.1 seconds. 13 seconds between Ryan and Ryan. 2 laps to go. That's what, 6.5 laps. Seconds, I should say, not laps. Fast lap is going to go to Noodles. So Red Bull will get that extra point. The focusing we're on here is with Ryan Cox here. Yes, he does have a time pen. There's the penalty situation, chat. Yeah. He is closing in at a rate of knots. 10 seconds! Something will have to happen on the final lap to Ryan 97, Noodles, and Relics for them to be any sort of monumental disaster. DRS is now disabled. Relics nearly loses the back end. So the gap is 8.2. That's the gap between the two Ryans. 7.7. There is Ryan, and there's Ryan Cox. 7.3, 7.2. It's coming down, but not as quickly as he thought. 6.9 now. .5, but I think it's too little too late. Ryan 97 stayed out on the soft tyres, took the gamble, and he'll win pretty comfortably. He wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Kahoot, better hoot. Oh my word. It's Noodles P2, Ryan Cox P3. Relics will get P4. Supreme on debut would get P5. What a drive. Oscar P6. Jordan Arnold will finish in P18. J-Rad will get P7 for the Alpine. Ciro will get Aston Martin's first points on the board. They're off the mark. Abyss P9. Esky P19. And Botte will get P10. Mozzie P11. Legend P12. And Kahoot will get P13. There it is. Burke, Swayze, Showtime, and Potato rounds at your finishes. What a race! What a race, chat. Abyss with the driver of the day. Fair play, but Ciro gets Aston's first points on the board, so Aston Avon Constructor now has at least a point on next to the name, so congratulations to the Aston Martin team. We'll get the top three and have a quick chat. And don't forget, next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're off to Abu Dhabi. Obviously, with no safety cars, I couldn't promote, but next week, we're off to Abu Dhabi. Just a normal race next week, so we're still in, we're heading back to the Middle East. And I'm looking forward to that. I'll get Noodles in, and then I'll get Ryan, and I'll get both Ryans in, but I'll get the thingos. A lot of people getting some time pens. But Abu Dhabi next week, chat, that is going to be fascinating. 48-minute race. Did not feel like a 48-minute race. As one of the Ryans is in, and we'll get the other one in as well. But yeah, 48-minute race. It did not feel like a 48-minute race. Has the other one joined? No, he hasn't.
I'll send him an invite.
Oh, yep, there he is. There he is. We'll start off with the podium celebrations with P3 man Ryan Cox. Well, that penalty cost you P2, but you got a podium regardless. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Thanks, Rosie. Yeah, I don't think there was much more I could have done. The hards in the first stint, I just wasn't really a great idea. I was understeering a lot, and I made mistakes and got that penalty pretty early on. So I was trying to salvage what I could from there on, and went early on the softs in the hope that the rain would come at a good time, or the boys would get caught out and have to pit 2-3 laps before the rain came, and that'd give me a chance of still winning the race. But it didn't quite work out that way, and then the box to inters at the end was kind of the only way that I could get a podium if it started really raining, and luckily enough for me, the rain came down pretty hard at the end, and I was able to salvage that podium from it. So a bit lucky in the end to get away with what I did, but a good race, and well done to Noodles and Ryan. Drove really well.
And Abu Dhabi next week, what are your thoughts heading to that track for round number 7?
Not good.
Can't wait for you to stick it on pole then.
Not with the relics around. What the fuck?
But GG's lad on the well-deserved P2. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week. We go to P2 Man Noodles. Well, champagne driving. You let Ryan Cox through, but you just managed to scrape in that P2. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, another Ryan sandwich. Not the first time this season, so happy to be back with the boys again. Good pace all around. I was prepared more for the rain, but very unpredictable. Been telling 5 minutes every 5 minutes, so didn't really know how hard it would hit or when it would come. But apart from that, the four of us boys, we were just smashing it. We were flying. I think Supreme was there for a little bit, and then once the four of us started overtaking each other, then that's when we really showed our true pace. But good race, got fastest lap, so I'll take that in the other week.
And Abu Dhabi next week, what are your thoughts?
I like the track. I do like the track. Thank you, Pinju, for that one. He's gave me a lot of tips for it, so yeah, high hopes for that one for next week.
Well, GG's on the well-deserved P2. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week. And we go to the race winner, Ryan 97. Well, the gamble paid off for you in the wet, and you managed to get the race win. Tell us about that race from your perspective.
Yeah, quite the crazy one. Thought I'd chucked it away a couple of times, to be honest. But yeah, I knew the hards were not good around here, so mediums it was, and most of us had the same idea. But yeah, I was just hoping I could stay out till it rained, but then that wasn't going to happen, so boxed for softs and then just hoped it was going to take forever to get fully wet, and that's what happened. So kind of got away with one there at the end, I think, because another lap and I probably would have been screwed.
And Abu Dhabi next week, what are your thoughts heading to round number 7?
Been pretty good around there in the past, so got a good setup thanks to Bio, so hopefully goes well.
Well, GG's on a well-deserved race win. Hopefully we'll see you back on the podium next week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're done for another week of OCE racing. Thank you to Drick and TUJ for the follows here this evening. Much appreciate you. And yeah, Abu Dhabi next week. Start kicking off with Tier 3 on Tuesday, Tier 2 on Thursday, and Tier 1 next Sunday. Until then, it is a goodbye.